What's going on? What's going on? Debate for follow host. Don Lemon arrested on federal charges. Now, I've been trying to look it up and see what the actual charges are, but the DOJ haven't put the charges online, so I don't know exactly what he been actually charged with. Well, we know he went in there and supposedly with some other people inside of a church and basically seized the church. They were asked several times to leave. He didn't want to leave. They were told him to get out of the property. He was sitting there harassing some parishioner and also the pastor. So the charges he can get is called the FACE Act and also the KKK Act. And those are some serious charges. But like I said, I don't know exactly what he's been charged with right now because I couldn't find it. But it's serious when the feds step in, because when they first came out with information that he might be charged, he started making videos trying to say, I'm a journalist, saying, I do that, I'm journalistic. But they got other videos that they seen and they found that he was plotting to go on there and do his thing. See, people, you got to be smart now. There's too many dummies out here. Y'all mostly driven. Y'all ain't no thinkers. Now, Don Lemon, you a journalist by trade. Why would you even make videos talking to people and being filmed that what you going to do? Then you get on national TV and lie and say you didn't do that. Then they bring up the film that you did it. You got to think about before y'all do this shit. Everybody had cameras. Everybody had cell phones. Everybody is out here as we speak trying to get some clickbait, trying to get some motherfucking likes and views, trying to go viral. So you got to be mindful of what you do. If you're a public figure, what you saying, how you say it. You got a lot of people that's public figures attacking Trump character. You know what don't know what you're gonna be in trouble one day. Why this man in the prison for 36 months? Just shut up and roll with the punches. What's his name? Sean John, Pub Daddy. He asked for a pardon. Man get on national TV saying, I'm not gonna pardon him. He says some horrible things about me. Be mindful of what you saying we do, because you never know when you're gonna need somebody. Be mindful. So if you are here a celebrity getting money, just mind your own business. Talk to your friends in private. D.L. Hughley constantly bashing him. You never know they got D.L. Hughley under investigation. You never know they got Jasmine Crockett under investigation. You never know they got Abby under investigation. You got to be careful, because you're dealing with administration that's extremely powerful, because they run the office, and also a very vindictive. So you going at him, he might come back up at you. So is it worth it for a couple of dollars, somebody paying you to run all shit up, then you might be in jail the rest of your life, or they might find the stuff on you? Now think about it. Don Lemon made one simple mistake. He maybe didn't even know about this law, but he made that one simple mistake, going up in that church and basically detaining on people and harassing them. Because he videotaped when the preacher kept saying, I got to get back to my people. I got to get back to my people. I can't leave my congregation like this. Can y'all please leave the premises? You refuse to do it, and you refuse to let that man go back to what he was doing. So that's a form of kidnapping. So y'all got to be really mindful, man. When y'all get out here, get online, get emotional, getting all riled up for shit that we had nothing to control. We can't control ICE. We can't control the feds. We can't control the government, Senate, Congress, your local city councils that you grew up with ain't going to answer the phone when you call them. So just stay out of people's way. Just stay out of the way. Now, Joseph, you come in, we ain't going to be doing all that arguing. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. I don't have no political affiliation. And if you come in, I will bring you in, my brother. But you come in, you got to turn your camera on. We ain't going to get in here and make conspiracy theories. We're going to have some educated conversation as adults. So I'm about to bring you in, Joseph. Anybody you want to come in, you're welcome to come in, but we're going to talk like civilized. We ain't going to be arguing, fighting. You ain't going to be making no conspiracy theories. I don't want nobody in their emotions, their feelings, because we're adults. We shouldn't be able to have a dialogue. I have no political affiliation with nobody, but I will speak the truth. Don Lemon, I'm sorry that you got indicted. I'm sorry that you might go to jail, but he deserved it, because y'all going overboard doing shit that doesn't even matter. It had nothing to do with you. Stay out the way. You can be a journalist and still make content. You can be a journalist and still get your point across, but you can't be biased. A lot of journalists now showing their bias. So that's kind of inflammatory that you doing it, because now people know exactly what the hell you on. So don't do that. Don't wear your emotion on your sleeve. They're not biased. Mean Fuji, why you say they're not biased? And also, there's only right and wrong. What's right and wrong mean? Black people are all dysphoria, must rise and colonize, and the original man must be in power. Hey, Tommy Brown, you must have been in jail. That sounds like some more Zion Temple shit. Black people are all dysphoria, rise up. Okay, I read that. Donald knew where he was going and broke the law, but his reluctant act of service. Yes, there's only one right and wrong. Trump, Mega Ice are wrong, and that's the end of the discussion. There's no more to talk about. Well, main fool, we all have our own opinion. Some people gonna think ICE is correct. You might think they wrong, but at the end of the day, Don Lemon, what he did, he broke the law. You seen he broke the law. See, what we got to do, we got to stop being in denial. I'm happy to see someone who had the nerve to say things how they really are, right down the middle. See, one thing about me, Jokester, I'm not biased. I'm not a follower. You ain't gonna tell me what I can't say when it's the truth. I always try to speak the truth, whether you like it or not. Why would I sit there and follow somebody and I know this shit is wrong? You know, I don't have emotional attachment to anything, so I can speak the truth on it. You're down right. The system, we must have our own government and land. That means you don't stand for anything. I stand for a lot. I stand for righteousness. I don't stand for nothing. And for one, mean Fuji, why would we sit out there and risk your life for somebody that broke the law? Do you risk your life for a robber, a gangbanger, a deed dealer, a extortionist? These people have broke the law. They came over here. So why are you out there protesting for people that broke the law? Why don't you protest for gun violence? Why don't you protest black on black crime? Why don't you protest police brutality? Why don't y'all get out there and protest for reparations that my people deserve? Ming. You protest for somebody broke the law. In any other country, your ass gonna get deported. If you ever been out of the country, they gonna ask you where you going, how long you gonna be here, and what you here for, and what did you bring. So nobody should be out there risking their life for nobody that broke the law. Y'all going mad. How do you know he broke the law? I mean, are you an attorney and been prosecuted in court? Do you? Well, I didn't say he broke the law. The federal government went and got him, Joseph. So you got to add the federal government that I don't know if the man broke the law. See, if you came in, I said when I first came on here, I don't know what he been charged with. I went to the Department of Justice website. I couldn't find anything. But I know it's called a phase law and the KKK Act. But I don't know what he been charged with. But you got to ask the feds. So the feds feel he broke the law. I'm just putting in context that Don Lemon should have minded his own freaking business and stood on the side like we all do. Do you think they're going at the people that broke the law, or are they going at any goddamn body? Mean Fuji, you broke the law when you're a legal alien. You came across the border illegally. You broke the law. What? Duh. We can't be this. Do you think they're going after people who broke the law? Okay, ignorant. They coming for you next. That's all you said. I don't care. They come in not. I can live anywhere. In 1960, against the law to disrupt active worship at church. It violated the First Amendment. Hey, thank you, Groggy. See, one thing about Groggy, people just like to talk. A lot of people just listening to sound bites, listening to the media, but nobody looking stuff up. I don't get up here and I read about everything. I can tell you the 2 laws they can charge you with. See, a lot of people just get on here just be talking. And when you do that, you sound like kind of like an idiot just to be talking. So people shouldn't do that. Man, really start to investigate stuff before you say something. You speaking through, he already broke the law. Well, the government, hey man, I've been in the feds. When the feds came and got me, I broke the law. The feds ain't coming to get you for nothing. Remember, they locked up 3 people prior to him. They let him go. They made sure they had enough charges to come and get that man a week later. The first people got locked up was 2 ladies and a man, 2 black ladies and a man. They locked them up, right? The second day, they waited to get Don Lemon a week later. So you don't think the Fed got no charges on it they're going to stick? Come on, man. Let's be a little bit smarter than this, y'all. No, you don't, because the fast government don't let you criticize them. Well, wherever Mean from, because Mean got a Chinese name, so Mean Fuji is somewhere you can't criticize most country leaders in the country. Wherever you go. Facts. He reported his story. You are fast, you don't think reported can report story. I didn't say come. You know what, Mean? I ain't even gonna go back and forth with you. I don't have a political agenda. I didn't say he couldn't report a story. You got to call the feds and ask him. If you so concerned about him, look up his charges, see what they charge him back, help him get an attorney, and go sit in front of the courthouse. I can't go back and forth with you because he broke the law. The feds came and got him. What law did he break? Well, like I said, I don't know what laws he actually broke because I went to the Department of Justice website and I didn't see anything. But they do have a Faith Law Act and they have a KKK Act. So you can look at them two laws that they can charge you with if a person going to a place of worship. So them two charges you can look up yourself instead of going back and forth with me. Just get on your damn Google, you're paying money for it, and use that free information. Okay? And that also is 222 people here. Can everybody please follow for follow? Start following people on the wall and let power tap the screen. Everybody that power tap up to 5,000 real quick. Let tap up to 5,000. Okay, he should have waited until the church service was over to add questions outside. That's all he had to do, DD. As the report was explicitly said over and over again. He reported. He said that after the fact mean that he's a reporter. After he knows his ass was going to jail, you can't go in there and you can't show me online that he said that inside the church he a reporter. That was after the fact when he knew his ass about to get in trouble. He thought he was slick, and he ain't slicking in the government. All he had to do was mind his own business, wait till they come out of church and talk to him. You seen how he was aggressive in the church. Come on, y'all, we got to be open-minded. You know, we don't want to feel like we sheep or we zombies and we follow and they got a program. We got to start thinking a little bit as grown-ups. We not kids. And I don't have no political agenda. I don't care about political parties. I don't vote. But damn, y'all got to be able to see some stuff and be able to see facts. Then fishing. Churches are private. You can't enter a protest. It's against the First Amendment. Exactly. That's why he kept trying to say he was a journalist the day after when they talking about charging the federal. So what they did, they charged the other three people. Then they waited to make sure they had enough info on him to come and get him a week later. That's why they waited. They didn't rush to action. Then he started making video. I'm a journalist. See, he ain't smart enough to shut the fuck up. That's that egotistical shit. He's a narcissistic dude. Once he see they was on him, he should have just shut up, made a video, say, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. You were acting like the government was wrong. That shit is not in the First Amendment. The Second Amendment, they just throw this amendment stuff out here and they don't even read this shit. Because when people say the First Amendment, Second Amendment, Third Amendment, I'm like, they ain't read this shit. They really read it. They wouldn't even be saying some of the shit they do. But they know more people ain't never read it. It sound good. The First Amendment say that, the Third Amendment, no, it don't say that, bro. It's almost like a preacher throwing out scripture and the motherfucker ain't even saying shit. And that's what people do nowadays. Trump feds arrest first, then litigate second. Right. And once you get picked up by the feds have some kind of charges. Don Lemonade Squeeze. He gonna go down in history with that name. He call it Don Lemonade Squeeze. Them, no one is above law. Also them, unless it's them breaking the law. See, the Democrats want to go at everybody. But when somebody go out there, they holler. Y'all went at an ex-president would never happen in history. He get exonerated, become the president, and y'all still attacking him. Y'all don't think he gonna get some get back? They don't know how to shut up. But what the government doing and the white men are doing, they using dumb, ignorant black people to be their voice, to do all the screaming. Because they don't care about you collateral damage. They don't care about him going to jail. They don't care about when they get Jasmine Crockett. They don't care about when they get Whoopi. I'm like, they really slow. They don't realize they being used. You don't think they're going to get D.L. Hughley, all the shit he be saying, and making propaganda and lying? I'm like, man, y'all really some fools out here, man. These people going to set you up for failure. You don't see the white people going crazy on it. It's always black people. Now, that's great news. I watch it live. He was just reporting. If you say we're reporting, but the government say different, I'm putting down with like prison. There's a lot of he going to be Don Little Penny Lemons. Learn how to speak English before coming live speaking to the read. You're right. You're right. The church is the worst, being private. property, it has still been the same. Y'all mad, it's showing the people the truth. Even though they're going on, free Don living. Oh, so many comments. Boy, y'all going hard. I'm here at 325 people. Can everybody tap, 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 tap? Now, it's 348 people. Everybody should be picking up 10, 15, or 20, 30, or 40 new people. This is your opportunity to come on the wall, have a dialogue, and pick up new people while we're on the wall. Everybody don't have a private account, have an open account for people can start following you. Do they arrest the other protesters that walked in the church? Yes. It was 3 people got arrested prior to him, and the 2 people got arrested with him. So the 2 more ladies got arrested with him today, and 2 women, and a man got arrested last week. So it's like 6 or 7 people that have been incarcerated by the feds. So now they can make it as a conspiracy. Well, we can't screen racism no more. Every black people, when they're in trouble, they always talking about somebody racist. That black fatigue got to go out the door. I'm tired of people using race for this shit they do. Stop doing dumb stuff. Joseph Mollett, a journalist. And that's what we do. We always scream racism, racism, racism. No, you keep your butt out the way. You black. You don't have no reason to be in nobody's business. You don't have no reason to be in nobody's business. That ain't pertaining to you personally. I got the fatigue. You're awesome. I appreciate it. So I tell people, when I'm always on here, I tell black people for one, stay out the way. Because you don't see a lot of Latinos out there on the front line. You don't see no Somalis on the front line. You in Minnesota having an uprising when these people in Minnesota with the governor, the congresswoman, and the mayor know they did billions of dollars in fraud. If that had been in the black cities of America, just say New York, Chicago, they'd have went and put us all in prison. When nobody had been out there yelling and screaming. They programming y'all to be idiots. It's a deflection. They don't even talk about the fraud no more. It's almost like they ain't even do it. They took almost $12 billion. We ain't talking about fraud no more. We talking about Don Lemon. It's a different deflection every day because they know people going to go for it. We got to start being wiser than that. We got to be smarter than that. But people don't understand that. Hold on, y'all. I got to get my charger. All right, I had to get my charger. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm had to change my station. And right now I'm changing my station because I got to charge my phone up while we're on here talking. Now I don't want to go dead because this is a good dialogue. And a lot of people are commenting. And which is a great thing. But one thing I always tell people, always be truthful in your conversation. See, I'm not going to make up no lies. I'm not going to make up no story. I don't have no invested interest in what's going on. I won't gain anything. I won't gain anything from what's going on. But see, a lot of y'all so invested in shit that doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what y'all trying to invest y'all time in. And that was kind of like shocking to me that we spend so much time worrying about what the government do and who in position of power. You can't change the fact what's going on. Somali have our reparation money. Yes, they have our reparation money. And nobody talking about it no more. Everybody in Minnesota should be mad and in an uproar. They took almost $12 billion from your community and the federal government and the taxpayer. Nobody mad. They mad because ICE out there doing their job. It's ludicrous to me. So all the protesters entered the church can call themselves journalists. No. He got locked up with 3 people today, Mr. Lemon. And 3 people prior last week. They waited to bring charges up on Don. So now Don, by him being a narcissistic individual, he didn't know how to shut up. He went straight out there trying to make videos. I'm a journalist. They can't do that on my First Amendment right. Bro, they got videos of you saying what you gonna do. How y'all gonna put this play down when y'all go up in the churches. See, they talk too damn much. Everything gotta be videotaped. People nowadays, like I told the dude earlier, motherfuckers don't think. They just move. See, back in the day, people thought. Nowadays, everybody move with emotion. Nobody sit back and say, okay, should I make this move? Should I make this move? Make this move. How long do I have when I make the move? What decision will happen? What the worst case scenario? People don't do that now. I do that a lot. That would kept me out of a lot of harm way because I'm not going to make a lot of these decisions on emotions. Hell no. Because I know my emotion will put me in a bad situation. This man is in federal lockup now. Most likely he gonna get bond because he's a first-time offender. He got a little money. He got a name. So more likely he gonna get a bond. But who wanna have to pay a lawyer $1 million? Who wanna have to go in front of the court to prove that you ain't did nothing? And there's a possibility the feds indict you. It's a possibility you might go to prison. We know he gonna have fun in jail. He gonna drop the soap every day. He got what he deserves. That's right. Every one of them, all the journalists don't know who knows Don Lemon. But one thing about Dino, how many journalists have you ever seen him run up in the church? Lemon, oh, he gonna love prison. Well, Trump had took over 50 billion from us. Well, make sure if he did, make sure you get him indicted. Don, you can't claim his First Amendment by disrupting another First Amendment and justify it. Right. That's why I say they scream First Amendment, First Amendment. Dude, you win in the church. How are you gonna do that when you violated their First Amendment laws and their rights? He need to be an example of what happened with drug prayer. Okay, somebody want to come in? I'm going to give you the rundown, Johnny Rockets. We don't come here and argue. We don't call people out their name. We don't belittle people. We're going to have a conscious, educated dialogue. We don't run on conspiracies and lies. We like people to tell the truth and have facts. We don't want no emotion involved. And Johnny, if I bring you in, you got to turn your camera on. Or if you don't bring your camera on, I got to take you down because I'm not going to talk to a still picture. So I'm about to bring you in, Johnny. What that people that guess that? Okay. How you doing, Johnny? Turn your camera on.
No thanks.
Huh?
No thank you.
Well, I don't talk to people that ain't got their camera on. So
okay, then fuck off.
Don't know what to tell you. I'm not turning my camera on, so you can do whatever you want.
Well, I got to turn you because, like I said, I'm not going to talk to a still picture.
Then draw me then.
Okay, no problem. All right, Johnny. See, he come in here with an attitude that, like I said, man, that was kind of childish. Either turn your camera on or you don't, but you don't have to be disrespectful. He was about to be disrespectful for no reason. See how immature people are? People are extremely immature in this world now. I've never seen how many people that are so immature. Now, Trump, I'm going to say to you, if I bring you in, you got to turn your camera on. We're not going to be arguing. We're not going to be disrespecting people. Don't come in here with your feelings. Anybody come in here, you got to turn your camera on. We're not going to be cussing people out. If somebody's speaking, don't speak over them. I'm about to bring people in. So I'm trying to bring everybody in who just invited themselves in. So I would love for Renee and Trump to turn your cameras on because I like to talk to people. I don't like to talk to a still picture. So, Renee, you want to turn your camera on? Okay, good.
Yep.
Now, how you feel about the situation that went down? I appreciate you coming in.
I feel like from the looks of the video, he did the charges that they have against Don Lemon is definitely something that I feel like he did. I mean, nobody's found him guilty yet, so he still has a trial and everything to go through.
Okay.
And I'm open-minded. There may be something I didn't see, or I'm wondering how they did it, because I know there were like 4 different judges, federal judges, that turned down filing against him.
Right. Exactly. But from what you've seen on the video, and by he questioning the preacher, they disrupted church, and they didn't let the people leave, and he was asked to leave the premises several times. Do you think he broke the law from what you've seen?
I think so. I think he's going to try the journalism aspect, and he may get away with that. Mm-hmm. I don't know, because there's so much footage we haven't seen. Right. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for sure until they prove him guilty, but the things he was saying, the way he was acting was very disrespectful to the preacher. The person that they were even protesting wasn't even at church that day, too. So,
Right, right. And also, Mr. Lemon, because he's a narcissistic individual, he
yes,
did say on video they went to the church because one of the church members supposed to have been an ICE agent. So you going for the wrong reasons. So that's also bad because that's on film. He actually said this. Then in the car with three other people, videotaping himself, talking about what they going to do when they get to the church. So that's a conspiracy because they locked up three people with him. So with three
yes.
people locked up right now and three got locked up last week. So that can be a conspiracy because a lot of stuff we don't see. And Don Lemon, by him being a journalist, he knew he could have waited till they came outside the church. You rarely see any journalist ever go inside a church and disrupt what they doing, the house of God.
You're right. You are correct. I just think he's, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of his, but he deserves to have his rights like everybody else. I'm just curious to see who signed off on this or if they convened a, what is it called? I forget what it's called, where they kind of bring some evidence and some people before, and then they don't
Talking
have
about
to
the
have
grand
somebody.
jury? Grand
Yes.
jury? Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's probably the grand jury. And if they
Uh-huh.
felt like they could do it, let them do it.
Right. And then by going to the grand jury, hey, is it great? Hey, hold on, young lady. Hey, Ty, if I bring you in, you got to turn your camera on. So I'm gonna bring you in. We're gonna have a good conversation. Like me and her, we're not arguing, we're not fighting. We don't cuss people out. We don't come here in our emotion. We listen to everybody's side. Okay. What's up, Ty? Turn your camera on, fam.
Hold
Cause
on,
we
I got
like
to
to talk to
screen.
actual human beings.
All right.
And then, and even with Don Lemon now, and it might sound crazy what I'm saying, they use a lot of reverse racism. And that's crazy because they starting to water down that word. Like the N word is watered down now, and racism gonna get watered down because every time they do a crime or commit a crime, they always send somebody racist to you. All Don Lemon had to do, and everybody else, that African American, just mind your business. This is not our fight. This is some illegal immigrants that shouldn't
Well,
be here. Hold up, bro. Hold up. They
uh,
shouldn't be here. So nobody gonna fight for me to get reparations.
mm-mm,
Nobody gonna fight when Black Lives Matter was there, when Trayvon Martin, all them got assassinated. Eric Gardner,
mm.
Susan Bland, Philippe Castile. Where was the uproar? Nobody on the forefront with us. So why would I be on the forefront with a nation of people who really don't even like African Americans? Most Latino Hispanics don't like. I lived in California. I've been overseas in the military. They don't like us. So why would I roll with you? So go ahead and cut in, my brother.
I was going to say, well, first we have to understand that Don Lemon is a reporter. So he wasn't
Okay.
just there just because he's there. He's still got to maintain, his job and
Yeah.
his reporting, portfolio. So he was there doing work.
Okay.
I think this is, and in regards to if they like blacks or not, I mean, that doesn't matter. The issue here is that Donald Trump sent his people to arrest this man for what? For reporting?
No, no,
For
no, no,
reporting?
no. Hold up, bro. You seen it, Ty? You seen the same video? Everybody say you don't think he broke no law. You can look the two laws up. They
N-
called the Face Act and they called the KKK Act, 18, I think 62. You can look them up. He went inside of a place of worship. Since you've been born, you never seen law enforcement run up in a church or a mosque
Okay,
or
so
report 'em.
how is that against the law to go into a place that everybody is welcome? That's an open
Not,
place.
not, not with doing your job as a journalist. You never seen a journalist going
But
to
what did
church.
he do illegally? Yeah, I've seen journalists in churches all the time. What did he
When?
do illegal?
Can you send me some pictures or videos on
Okay.
I'm gonna follow
I
you.
see them.
But
I see them at funerals. They ware at my church
that
recently
I
talking when they were talking
hold up.
about when
They
the
at
sheriff
the
was there.
funeral. They at your
What?
funeral.
Okay,
Did y'all
even if he
invite
was
them
in the
in?
church, what was wrong with him being in the church? How is that against the law?
It called the Face Act because he went in there and was harassing the church when the church leader told him to get out several
So
times.
so
It's a
that's
law.
against the law to bring federal charges on this man for,
Hey,
man. That's
I
trash.
don't know, fam.
And the
That
same. And
Donald
okay,
Trump, they
so
indicted him. I don't
if that
know.
and Donald Trump also stopped himself from being indicted.
What you mean by
So I
that?
mean, we're talking about an illegal person
Hold on,
pressing
hold on,
charges
hold
on
on, hold on,
somebody
hold on,
doing
hold on,
breaking the law. Are you
hold
serious
on,
right
hold on.
now?
Don't go too far. When did he stop himself from getting indicted?
Okay,
Hold
so
on.
say
And
for
for
instance,
one,
okay, so now we playing chess. Say for instance, we got a chessboard, and I put all my
okay,
people in place to make sure that I don't get indicted for the January 6th Insurrection Act or for any of the acts that I was found guilty on legally. And then now all of a sudden, since I'm president, I'm immune to all of it. Come on,
okay,
man, we
Ty.
got a criminal, and that dude
Now,
is a
Ty,
criminal. And
hold
then
on,
he
Ty.
talks
Can I
about
say
Don Lemon,
something?
and I don't care
I don't
about
vote.
who Don Lemon is really, but that's
I
wrong.
don't
What he
vote.
did, what they're doing right now to that
Now,
man is wrong.
can
Period.
I say something, Ty?
Absolutely.
And where you from?
I'm from Kansas City.
And I want you to be truthful with me. When you get a chance, Google about that January the 7th, whatever it was, with Donald
Man,
Trump. Donald Trump ordered 10,000 National Guards to Washington, D.C. Nancy Pelosi and them told him to stand down. It's documented, it's on news, it's on headline news, it's on CNN, and on Fox. You can find it on any network. That shit is out there. He ordered the 10,000 troops, saying that people are going to come there and protest, and he made sure there were going to be troops there. Nancy Pelosi and them told him to stand down. You can go to any network and find that.
that language that he
And, I,
was using,
I'm
man,
not and I'm
nobody's
not a
crazy.
Democrat
He
or a
said it
Republican.
indirectly. He told them people to do what they did, and they came out there because of his call, and he should
Okay.
have been in trouble for that. You
But
talking
then they
about
go to
now? Listen,
but
they
then
said
didn't he
Don
get
Lemon.
indicted for that? Didn't he get
They said
indicted for
that
that?
Don who they impeached him for it.
But I'm
Listen, they
talking about
said
when
that Don
okay,
Lemon.
hold on. He got charged and the people went to prison for that.
Yeah, but he didn't get in charge. He didn't get a charge on him. Listen, they said this.
Okay.
They're trying to say the same thing about Don Lemon. That the reason that he was charged with this federal process because he was an agitator or an agitating reporter. He was spreading agitation through his media. Are you serious right now?
Hey, we all see what you see. Like I said, I'm not biased. I don't vote.
He how so okay
I don't
so
vote.
now we go to this. This is why they say he's trying to act like Putin, like he's trying to become a dictator, because these type of actions are the same that Vladimir Putin does to the people in
Oh,
Russia, and he
now.
has them
Come
killed.
on.
Listen,
So
nobody is going. Okay, say for instance,
wow.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
tell you
He's gonna
this.
be a dictator. Wow.
But I'm saying
Wait,
these are. He's not going to come right out and be like, "I'm a dictator. I'm trying to be a dictatorship. Or I'm trying
wow.
to run this like that." But
Do
if
you
he
know what a
slowly
dictator
does it,
is?
listen. While
Do
y'all
you know
say,
what a
"Oh
dictator
wow,
is?
wow, wow," if he slowly keeps doing the things he's doing, and y'all going to still agree with it, people are going to still agree with it. Before you know it, it will happen. If the democracy falls, yeah, of course it can happen. You think
Hey
this can't
Ty,
happen here?
give me the definition of what you think a dictator is.
And Vladimir Putin is a dictator.
So you
That's a
think
prime
so
definition of that.
so you think our president is like Vladimir Putin.
I definitely do when you're trying to attack the free press. Yes, that's
But then
crazy.
so you saying he trying to attack free press, right?
Absolutely. What he is doing to
Now,
Don Lemon is
hold
crazy.
on. Can I say something? And be open minded. We only having a dialogue, and it's beautiful.
This is
When
crazy.
President Biden was in office, didn't he sanction Donald Trump? Didn't he sanction Twitter? Didn't he sanction Meta for free speech? And then he also sanctioned me and you as a dictator, made me and you take a COVID shot, made us go on lockdown, made
He
us
didn't
buy a
make anybody
bomb.
take a
That's not
COVID
like a
shot. I
that's
never
not
took one, man.
dude. They were making us get COVID
No,
shots.
they were not. You could take it or you don't have to.
Kyrie Irving couldn't even play basketball in certain states.
I'm telling you, I have never had to was made
Wow.
to take no COVID shot. I never took one. None of my
Okay.
family ever took one, and we still work till this
Wow.
day. And I never miss a
So
day of
COVID.
working.
So most
That is
jobs was mandatory to
propaganda.
take COVID shots. I'm in the military, bro. We had to take the shot. People
Okay,
had
you're in the
died because of it.
military. They might have made y'all take the shot. They didn't make everybody take the shot.
But they were forcing people to take the shot, and some people would have lost their jobs or benefits.
Well,
That's
you
a
should have quit. If
dictatorship.
you didn't want to take it, quit. Leave it.
All right.
They
Well, we're
wasn't
gonna do
forcing
that.
everybody to take the shot though. Don't say that. That's that propaganda. Because I was.
I,
They never made me take anything.
I was using that example. That's dictatorship. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna let Jack see what Jack got to say. Go ahead, Jack.
What's up? I just wanted to share the reason why Don Lemon is getting charged is because he is impeding on the free clause of the First Amendment for people's right to gather and worship in a building. Regardless of him being there, he could absolutely go report and be outside the building. It's the fact that he went into the building and was trying to interview the pastor who is trying to run a service, which is then impeding their ability to worship and gather, which is against the First Amendment. No one forced him to be in the building. He chose to go in the building. He was interrupting people, therefore he's breaking the law.
Okay, Christopher, how you feel about that?
Sir, do we know what the basis was for Don Lemon even being in that building?
I don't think nobody know but
We're
Don
not
Lemon.
paying attention to what happened. The pastor was a field officer for ICE.
It doesn't matter, my man. Doesn't matter.
Hold on. And he was being
Lord.
protested by people around him. And Don Lemon only went to report on that said protest. So for him to become the face of it and become the voice of it when people were already on that pastor's ass is weird.
But can I say something, Chris? You know my mom always told me, you can't get in no trouble, you mind your own damn business. He shouldn't have went.
He's a reporter. He can do. Listen, this is exactly why we're in the state that we're in.
Don Lemon is
When
very
people like
smart, bro.
this
Todd,
make
Don
what he
Lemon
just
is
said
very
is right.
smart.
I'm just trying to
Todd,
figure out how this young
Don
man
Lemon.
down here,
Come on, Todd.
Jack, says
man
that
too smart
that's
for
why
that.
he was taken to jail, and that's not. It's not even on. It's not even online. Those reasons that he's saying he was going into a church place while he was preaching
Look
to
at
interview him.
the
He was not.
charges. Look at the charges. Look at the
Man,
charges.
did you
This
see
is
the
how I know
videos of
y'all
him?
are not studied
Did you see the
people.
charges?
Yeah.
Y'all are not studied people because
Go
this is
ahead,
the
what's the
same
charges?
thing that happened in Germany.
Yes,
And they
he
Somebody did.
did.
always say, if you don't learn from the past, you're doomed to repeat it.
Ty,
You know what, Chris?
Google
Thank you.
Google
Hold
the
up,
three
Jack. Hold
charges.
up,
I
Jack.
never
Hold
thought
up,
that
Jack.
America would
Hold up,
become an
Jack.
occupied country.
Hey, Chris, hold up. You said if you don't learn from the past, it repeats itself. You as a black man, you should have learned from the past to mind your own business and white people affairs. Cause it don't go right for us.
Mind your business.
Cause if we protest as blacks, they turn the weapons on us. It ain't number white liberals out there with Hondas and Toyotas.
Sir, there are no fights that don't come behind the black fights.
Well,
We fought
why the Somalis
first.
ain't out there fighting?
We fought first.
Why the Somalis ain't out there fighting? All the money they stole from Minnesota. Ain't nobody mad about that?
Everybody's mad about it, sir.
I can't tell. Come on now, Chris. If this not our fight, we need to stay home and stay out the way and let them figure this shit out. It's not our fight.
I do agree with that part.
Hell no.
I do
I'm
agree
not
with-
dying for nobody.
Hold
My
on.
family need me.
Hold on. But that shit gonna circle right back around on us too.
We always say that we used to it. We can handle that.
Why do we gotta get used to it?
Because for one, I was born in the 60s. I don't know your age. Ain't nothing changed for us.
I was born
So
in the
we
70s.
used to the oppression. We used to what's going on in the country. So it shouldn't affect me.
So we know
Don't
what's
nothing
going
in the
on.
country affect Tyrone. I go to work every day. I take care of
Sir,
my family.
how do you feel about your First Amendment right to say whatever the fuck you want to say?
How can you have a First Amendment right when you 1/5 of a man in the Constitution? I don't have no rights. I'm a
It
Negro.
was 3/5. It was
Oh,
3/5.
my fault, 3/5. I'm a Negro. It's 3/5. You're right. I'm a Negro. I don't have no rights.
So what's your actual position on this whole thing?
I don't have no position. I'm just making contact and see how people feel about. I feel Don Lemon was wrong.
No, if you gonna make content, sir, you have to start with a position.
No, I'm open-minded. I'm not biased. I have no political affiliation. I voted one time in my life. I voted for a
How
black
do
president.
you feel
Hold up,
about
hold
the
up,
Constitution?
Hold up. I voted for a black president. The second time he could not get my vote call when his policies didn't align with my values.
How do
Now,
you
what's
feel
that?
about the Constitution of America?
I don't care about the country. It was wrote by slave masters, bro.
I agree.
That Constitution
Do
ain't for
you
me and
think?
you.
Do you think that it holds importance?
Hell no, not for me. I'm black. It was wrote by slave masters.
Okay.
That shit ain't for us.
Okay.
If it
With
had
that,
the constitutional rights, if it had constitutional right, why me and you can't get our reparations?
with that understanding, sir.
Everybody else got reparations that ever been in bondage on these shores.
But what
Even
do
the
you
Indians
do?
got casinos.
What do you do as a black man in your life
What do I do as a
to?
black man in my life? And my
Yes.
livelihood?
Yes.
I
Your
own a barbershop.
livelihood,
Hold up, hold
not
up.
your
I own a
people's livelihood.
Hold up. Let me tell you, bro. I own a barbershop. I own 18 pieces of rental properties. I own 3 group homes. I invest heavily in the stock market and cryptocurrency. Without their support, I don't need them. And I've been to prison for 20 years, and I learned in there that this shit ain't for. They locked me up
Right.
on a war on drugs for 24 years
Right.
in 89 on crack cocaine, a war on drug, when now people are getting motherfucking probation.
Right.
The war on drug, they took us off the streets. So I seen the crack law that the white man made. I
Right.
seen the 94 crime bill that biting them pussies to get blacks off the street. You can't get me with your vote.
No, I
voted for
did
my
too.
black brother. Huh?
I did too. So, do you think that white people vote for white people just because they're white?
No. Some do and some don't.
You think they just vote for them because they got a good platform?
Some do and some don't. It's
Why?
all the same.
Why do you think Ronald Reagan was voted in? Because you
I can't
sound
really say.
like
I can't
you're
say.
from my years.
Yeah, I
Why
was
do
born
you
in
think Ronald
1964.
Reagan, an actor, he was a fucking actor?
Okay, Donald Trump was an actor, a businessman.
Do you think that people with political, military, do you think those type of people should be voted into office? Or do you think that anybody that can turn a phrase should be voted in?
Do you know what I think? I think we shouldn't even have no president. I think we should have no Congress and Senate because it's all a game.
What do you think
They
we should
get rich.
have?
They getting rich and we getting poor. You can't call no politician on the phone. I
So if
got
we put
friends.
you in charge, what
You
would you
put me in charge.
implement?
You put me in charge. Get what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna steal some money like everybody else. I'm gonna get paid.
And you think
And I'm
that's
gonna
okay? You thought that was
yeah, I'm
funny to
gonna lie. I'm
say?
gonna lie to you.
You really thought that shit was funny to say?
No, it ain't. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna give me some
Then
money.
why
and
the
take
fuck
care of
would
my
you
family.
say it?
I told you the truth. I'm gonna give me some money and take care of my family.
You supposed to be
Like
a
they do.
black. Hold on. You want black people to listen to you, right? And you want us to follow you, right? And you're supposed to be a leader of the community, right? Why
Okay.
would you say some shit like that?
Let me ask
Why
you a
would you
question,
be
Chris.
spewing stuff like
Hold
that?
up.
That makes no
Hold up,
sense to
Ty.
me. I
Hold
think
up,
this
Ty.
is craziness.
I'm about to ask y'all both this question. Y'all said, why would I spew that? But Barack was broke when he got in office. Now he worth 125 million. Hold up.
Sir,
Don't say
that's
that.
not
We're
the
He worth
asking you a question. We're
conversation.
125
not talking
million.
about Barack. We asked
And
you that
That's not the
question.
Barack,
conversation.
you gonna tell me y'all act like y'all ain't never did no crime. I'm
Do
being
y'all
honest. I'm
know
gonna give
that
me
we
some
are
money.
literally out here thirsting for leadership
Bro,
from
I'm gonna
black
get
men?
ain't no black
And this
leaders
is
no
what we
more.
get.
Ain't no black leaders no more. Your black leader want to get on TV and tell them kids to stand down without getting killed.
We
Barack
are
want to tell them to
we are
stand down.
literally crying
Ain't
out
no black
for
leader.
black male leadership right now, and
I'm
you
gonna ask
bring
you a
your
question.
ass
Hold up.
on a
I'm gonna ask
public
you, Chris.
platform and
Hold
say
up,
some
Yeah,
Chris.
shit
Hold
like
up, Chris.
that.
Hold
like
up,
what
Chris.
he's
What you
saying.
do? Hold up. Hold up. What you do for a living, Chris?
It doesn't matter. I
No, it
follow
doesn't.
black
I told
people.
you.
I
But I
follow black
told you,
people when they
what do you
lead
do
me
for a
in a
living?
direction that's
Chris.
beneficial for all of
Chris.
us.
Chris. I answer your question. What do you do for a living?
None of you try to work toward black liberation
Okay,
within a
Ty, what do you do for a
society
living?
that
Ty, what
seeks
you do
to
for a
fuck
living?
us over.
Hey, Ty, what you do for a living?
I also own a business, and I also work in finance.
Now, okay, Ty, I'm gonna show you something. I want everybody go on my page. You get a chance. I'm gonna show you what I do in my black community. I do stuff in my black community. I'm an activist in my black community. I got programs in my black community. I even buy insurance policies in my black
Hey,
community.
hey,
Then why
hey.
would
But
you
hold
That's
up,
stay
hold
not
up,
on
that's
hold up,
not
hold
what
up,
we're
hold up,
stage?
saying. We're
hold
not
up,
we're
Ty,
not
hold up,
saying that
Ty,
you're not
hold up,
those
Ty.
things you're
No, no,
saying
no, no,
though.
no, 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 no.
But
That's leadership.
what you're
Hold up, Ty.
propagating on
Hold up,
this
Ty.
platform is
No,
craziness.
hold up, Ty. Hold
I
up.
would
But
dare
that,
follow
hold up.
you.
I'm telling you leadership. A true leader gonna always tell you the truth.
No,
If
it's
I'm a
not
leader,
because people seem to think that Donald Trump is a true leader, and they're following him
we
right to
ain't
the
talking
pits
about
of
Donald
hell.
Trump. We talking about me. I don't care what they think about him.
We wasn't talking about Barack. We was asking you a question, but you brought him into it.
If I'm a leader, I'm gonna tell you the truth at all time. I don't lie. I'm gonna get me some money. Period. If I run this country, I'm gonna be rich. My family gonna be rich for generations. But I'm still gonna do it for
So
my
are you a
people.
religious man?
I believe in God, the higher power. I'm
Have
not
you
a
read the
Christian.
Bible?
Have you read the Bible? I'm not asking your question because you won't answer no question.
Do you
Excuse me,
know
young
that
lady. A young
that
lady.
Bible literally says
A young lady.
it
We're gonna
is
let her talk.
easier for a camel to
A
pass
young
through
lady.
the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man?
A young lady. Let me hear what you got to say. Because you ain't asked no questions, bro. And why? What you got to say? Go ahead, Ty, because Christopher ain't going to answer no question when you ask him, but he want to
What
give
was
all
your
these.
question? What was your question?
I asked you, what do you do for a living?
That's none of your business.
Okay. A young lady, I don't know how to say your name. Where you from? What's your real name? I can understand your name. Okay, go ahead, Ty. I'm gonna let
It
you go ahead.
doesn't exploit black people. I
Go
tell you
ahead,
that
Ty.
much.
Go ahead, Ty.
Nobody is exploited behind my daily work.
How you doing, Queen of Liberia? Hey, Ty, what you got to say? All right, Liberia, what you got to say, Queen?
Well, first of all, this is something new that I'm just learning because I'm in Minnesota. Now I know what happened. The protests and the stuff that's going on here is terrible. Like people don't even want to come out of their homes because they're afraid, of being arrested by ICE and all of that stuff.
Right?
Um, but I didn't even know that Don Lemon was arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They locked him up today. He deserved it.
No, he does not.
He broke the law. I went to jail. You
What
supposed to like
law did
say
he
you been in the
break?
feds.
And you
I
better
broke
be
the law.
specific when you state it. What law did he break? And you better be specific.
I'm not even
So
talking to you, bro, cause you don't
can,
want to answer no questions.
can somebody explain to me on the panel? So he went into a church,
Yes.
causing commotion.
Yes.
What
It's on
happened
video.
was
Uh
the
huh.
minister was
Oh Lord.
exposed for being a field ICE agent.
So
And
Oh.
the people protested the minister.
hey
And
Christopher, you know that's a lie, right? You know
Don
that's a
Lemon
lie.
went and reported on the story. And
Hey
that's
Queen
why they
Liberia.
arrested him.
Hey Queen. The
Mhm.
preacher was not a field agent, so look it up.
He
All you gotta do is go to
was.
Google.
He
Take you
was.
it take you
I'm
2 seconds to Google.
Was.
on
And
the
then
look.
and then
On
two,
the look.
if it was, you still don't have to do what you do. It's wrong, man. We too old not to see right and wrong. Like you told me I'm wrong, want to take money from the
Y'all
government.
sound like beaten slaves.
Wow, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. You
Y'all
just on here to
sound
talk,
like
bro.
the most beatenest of slaves.
What's up, good dude?
Yeah, I just want to say, man, Don Lennon was out of pocket, man. And that's why
Man,
he
God,
jammed
boy,
them.
fuck you too.
Let him talk,
Get the
Christopher. Let
fuck
him talk,
out.
man.
You
Let
know what?
Chris, we're gonna let you come in, man. Let good dude say what he gotta say, and the young lady
I'm
she wanna
letting him.
talk.
I'm quiet.
Yeah, Don Lennon was out of pocket, man. He shouldn't have done that like that. I mean, I get like if journalists usually if they got an issue with somebody who own a business or organization, they usually catch them going into the building or coming out. And they walk up on them, asking them a bunch of questions, putting mics in their face, cameras in their face. But to go into a service, a religious service where people are worshiping God and go up in there and disrupt the whole thing. I don't care if the minister,
He
whatever.
was not the only one in there. The protesters had already embarked on this service.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
number two,
But he was with them. He was
hold
with
on, but
them.
I have to say this. Where y'all getting your information from? CNN reports that the FBI called Don Lemon a online agitator for the reason for his arrest. Do y'all not understand what's going? Like,
He
this is
was
It
the
not
don't even
him
only
it don't
going.
even matter. He don't
recognizable
even
face
matter. He on the wrong
there.
side. He on the wrong side of right, man.
He's a
Right.
what
You're
did
On the
he
right,
wrong
good
do?
side.
dude.
Hold on, because he
He
was
a
in there with
black
his camera.
man.
Did y'all notice in the video he didn't say anything? He was just recording when he was
Don't
inside of
matter.
that
He on the
church.
wrong
Okay.
side. He on the wrong side of right. He fighting.
Hey, good
He
dude.
So
fighting evil, man. He fighting
What?
evil.
they
He
Yeah,
fighting
black.
against
So
God.
they
a black man should have been minding his
No,
business.
he not. He ain't no.
Ta,
He not one of
ta,
my people. He
ta.
self-identified. He self-identified with the devil. He
These
don't
are Caesar
self-identify with me.
Borgia Christians.
So if
so
he a
they
God
said
fearing
black
man, he wouldn't have win that church.
protesters
He shouldn't have
interrupt.
went up in. He
Ta,
shouldn't have done it.
What'd you say,
They
ta.
Queen?
said
These
because
are Caesar Borgia Christians.
they said
And
the
they don't
protesters
Hold
understand.
on, I
interrupted
have to ask
them.
Hold
this
on.
question. I guess I
Hold on.
know
What'd
this.
you
I don't
say,
want to get
Queen?
too far off. So y'all must have had to agree with the man that shot and killed Charlie Kirk.
I don't
No, I
agree.
don't know
I
about
don't
Charlie
agree
Kirk.
with none of
I don't
that.
care nothing about Charlie.
Well, somebody just said that he was on the wrong side of Christianity. That
I didn't
he's
say
not a
that. I
Christian.
said
Somebody
he.
said
Nah, he
that.
I
ain't say
said.
that. He
I
didn't say
said
that.
Don Lennon's on the wrong side of right.
Right.
But
He on the
somebody
wrong
else said
side.
something about him not being a Christian, maybe because of his sexual preference. I just whatever he's doing. So did it make it right for that?
I don't know what happened. What you about to say? Like, go ahead, good dude, Christopher.
I just
I like
really
Christopher.
cannot be
I
on
had
the
got a
same
call.
page
Sorry
with
about
y'all
that.
because y'all
Hold on,
cannot be
hold on.
serious
My
with
lady ain't never
it.
talked in the middle. Go ahead, NY. Your phone breaking up, NY. Okay, go ahead, Christopher.
Are y'all
Cause your ass like to
serious?
debate.
Are y'all serious?
So they
We waiting on you, Christopher. Give us something.
No, I'm just asking y'all why y'all think Don Lemon is the problem.
Cause Don Lennon out, he on the wrong side of right. Everything he
No,
What's
pushing,
he's
man,
on
he
the
pushing.
right
Man, that
side.
man pushing evilness, man.
No, what's
Eh,
evilness is he pushing?
Man, that man pushing the breaking up the whole structure of the way God intended for life to be in this
See,
country.
you done went
And that's what the
always somewhere
Democrats is
else with
pushing
your
right now.
idiot ass. Are you married?
That's what
Are
the
you
Democrats is
married?
pushing right now, man.
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm
Don't
married.
answer
I'm
that good
married.
dude,
Are
cause
you a
Christopher ain't
baby
gonna answer that
I'm
father?
married
question.
to a woman. I'm married
Are
to
you
a
a
woman.
Don't
baby
answer that
father?
good
I don't
Are
dude.
have
you
any
a baby
children.
father?
I don't have any children. I don't have any children.
So you just got a wife.
I got a wife. Can't have kids, but I got a wife though.
Do you understand what marriage was and what it is now?
I'm married. I'm married to a woman, and that's how I believe it's supposed to be.
Do you
What?
know that
I
marriage
believe
has always been a business agreement?
No, it ain't.
no marriage
Break
is
this
a
down.
covenant between
I got five
God.
cows. Your family got 4 cows. Let's put these cows together and make some money.
nah.
Nah, bro.
That's
Nah,
why they
Christopher, you
involve
tripping.
God
Do
in the
y'all know what a
ceremony.
dowry is?
That's why they do it in front of
A
God. That's why they
dowry.
do it in the church.
Do
That's why they
you
get
know what a
married.
dowry
That's why
is?
priests marry
Yeah,
you because
a
it's
dowry
religion.
don't mean nothing. A good dude. A dowry mean that I'm selling my wife off to you and you give me 8 cows.
And that's a business agreement,
That
right?
ain't what he talking about. Good dude ain't talking about
And
that.
that's a business agreement, right?
No, that ain't
Y'all
well
tried to make it holy.
all marriage
Marriage
is
has
business
never
agreement.
been holy.
No, all marriage are a business agreement, right or wrong. But a
Right.
Okay.
marriage between a man and a man is not a business agreement.
Man,
You can say that. You
men
can
and women
say
were
that.
pairing up before man even had the concept of business.
Oh, please. We talk about your marriage.
Men and
Did you
women,
pay a
men and
dowry?
women. Let me hold up. Men and women were designed to pair up. And we've been doing this before man had the concept of business.
Okay.
We're
Now
designed to
what?
pair up. That's why we naturally attracted to each other.
And
That's the
now
reason
that
why
life
my
not
things fit inside of her thing. Her thing lubricates when it get and I get hard.
and
So
now that
it's
life
because it's
takes a
designed that
turn.
way. We were designed that way.
That's how you feel, but are you real testament nigga?
But you said the Bible, you brought the Bible up, Chris.
I
The
did
Bible
bring
say
it
that
out.
in the Quran.
I did bring it out. I did bring it out. I'm
So the
always gonna
Bible
bring it
say
out.
that. Well, he said the Bible say that in the Quran.
It's not always just male and female.
What is it
It's
then?
supposed to be though.
Okay. It's supposed to be according to who? You?
No, according to God.
Man,
The
Nathan
That's
don't.
what
book
God
wrote
It
created.
don't matter.
itself.
Hey, look. He wanna. I ain't gonna troll with you, but I will
The
say this.
book wrote itself.
Let me say this.
Here you go, Chris.
Let me say this
Here you
though.
go.
There were
Here you go,
9
real.
apostles.
Even if you don't
There were
believe,
9 apostles.
even if you don't believe in religion, take religion out of the equation and just look at the evidence of your own eyes and your common sense.
I know it's still homosexuality
What do
in
you
nature
think?
and
What do you think?
everywhere.
What do you think eyes are for?
Why do frogs? How
Why do
can
you
a
think we have
frog,
eyeballs in our head?
sir? A frog can change
We
its
got
own
eyeballs in our
gender.
head. We got eyeballs in our head to see, right?
That's what you see. That's what you
That's
see.
what it's used for. That's what the intent of it is. It's
No,
common
that
sense,
don't
right?
mean your eyes are always the correct eyes.
No, I'm saying your eyes are to see.
Your eyes.
And the
Your
vagina
eyes.
and the vagina
Your
and the
eyes.
penis fits perfectly in
Your
it.
eyes. Your eyes.
Hey, Chris,
And
I'm
then
gonna say
Your
something.
she get pregnant. Come on,
Your
man.
I'm gonna
eyes.
say
You
But a
something,
man
Chris.
don't get
because you
pregnant with a
don't
man.
you
Hey,
don't have
Sleep with
enough
another man.
study.
hey,
You don't have
Chris and
enough
good
study
dude.
about biology.
Hold up, Chris and good dude. I'm gonna say something. My daughter is gay. My
Okay.
grandson is gay. Hold up, my grandson is gay. My daughter is gay. But they not never come and tell me they ain't making the choices they want to make. They
It's
not
not
never
a
tell me,
choice.
but it's still wrong though. If my grandson tell
Oh,
me that
and
ain't wrong what he
there we
doing,
go. So
it's
what
wrong.
you do is fucking wrong, nigga.
What I do?
Did
What
you
I do
have
is
them
wrong.
while you were married?
Huh?
Huh? Did you have those children while you were married?
I committed a sin, and I confess to that.
So let
I'm a
me
sinner.
ask you this. How many other
So
women have you slept with without being
I'm
married?
a sinner, and I'm openly say I'm a sinner.
Okay.
But
So
where
let me
you
ask you
say
this.
where you and Don Lemon say y'all sinner, like he say he a Christian, he can't
I'm
be a
still no,
Christian.
we not talking about me right now. We talk about
Oh, we ain't
you.
talking about you again.
How many shrimp did you eat this week? How many crabs did you eat? You got tattoos?
See, man, you on some bullshit.
Y'all worried about sex. Cause
No, we went about right and wrong.
that's where black people's minds get stuck. Y'all would let bitches be lesbians, but a black man can't be gay.
You can do what you want to do, but she been lesbian is still wrong. My daughter
What you
gay is
doing
wrong.
right now is wrong.
Oh Lord
You're
Jesus.
judging. And it says it clearly in the Bible. Judge not lest ye be judged.
See, that's the problem
No,
with
no,
the.
no.
That's the
That ain't what
reason
it
I
means
don't.
though.
That's the reason I don't. I
You're
don't support.
judging.
I don't
Hey,
support the
good dude.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
support the
good dude.
Democrats because they be pushing all bullshit on us, man.
Watch this, good dude.
Yeah,
Me and
They
you
push
can't use.
education on y'all dumbass kids, but they still don't
man, they
catch that
pushing
either.
Hey,
homosexuality. They pushing
listen to good
all
dude.
bullshit on us, man.
Good
Child, they
dude.
pushing
Yeah,
y'all.
You
That's
notice?
why. That's why y'all kids at 16 and 17 still
Hey,
having
good dude.
fucking
yeah, I
babies
hear you,
and
bro.
shit.
You know me and you can't say nothing about the Bible, the contest, what he's saying, but he
Y'all
can try to
black
quote
men are
scripture.
idiots. Y'all are not leaders.
Well, you must be gay.
Where's your
You can hear it. You
leader?
already know he is, and that's
Where
why.
is the
So
That's why
they
we
can
feel
be
leader?
like
gay.
we
Hello,
feel.
Y'all
They can
hello.
be
can't
gay and
lead
still be
nobody
real
no
though.
fucking where. And somebody need to tell y'all, y'all are fucking idiots. Y'all
They
can't
are.
lead
They
nobody
are. They are.
nowhere.
Chris, get their ass
Y'all will leave motherfuckers off a bridge and then be like, oh,
quickly.
There you
at
go.
least,
Quickly.
at
There they
least they
go.
had on good
And he gonna do the
clothes.
same thing the liberals do. Just yell, yell, yell.
Same thing.
Disrupt, disrupt, disrupt.
When are
Good
y'all
dude.
gonna
You
lead
They
can
us
can't
be
hold no
somewhere?
gay and
real
still say
debate
I'm
because they
doing
gonna
something
lose
When
wrong.
you
because
gonna
they
lead
on the
us
wrong
somewhere?
side of right.
I'm quiet now.
They
When you
ain't
gonna
got
This is
lead us
about
nothing they
having
can
a
somewhere?
say
debate.
that
This is
gonna make
about
perfect
what's
When
sense.
what's
are
real.
y'all as
It'll make
black
no
Everything they
sense.
say don't
men?
make sense. None of it.
When are y'all as
None
black
of the
men
stuff
gonna
y'all say
get
making
black
any
people?
sense.
All
Hold
right, but I'm
on.
willing,
I'm not yelling.
but
I'm
I'm
not
willing to have
yelling.
a debate. But y'all
I'm
not.
not
Y'all just
No,
gonna
yelling.
I'm
keep
You can
definitely
talking,
have
willing to
a
talking,
have a debate.
talking.
I'm not here to
Yell,
argue.
yell,
I'm here to
yell.
literally
Scream,
state
scream,
facts
scream.
I'm
from
not
Shout,
y'all
gonna
shout,
articles.
shout.
yell.
It
I'm not
is.
gonna yell no
Hold
more.
Yeah,
up. We gonna let Devo say what he
I'm
gotta
not
say
gonna
then.
yell no more. I'ma
What you gotta say,
ask
Devo?
y'all, when are y'all as
See?
black
Steady
men
talking.
gonna lead us
Hold
from the
up.
bottom of
We're
the
gonna add
fucking
Devo.
social
We're gonna
economic
add
totem
Devo.
pole?
We're gonna add Devo.
When you gonna lead us?
We're gonna add Devo.
When y'all gonna lead us?
See that what I'm
We're gonna let
saying?
Devo get in.
This the
go
type
ahead.
of
Go ahead,
people that the
Devo.
Go ahead.
liberals. This the type of
I'm
people
gonna
that
be
the
Lead
liberals. The
us.
Democrats got people like this on their side. People who
Lead
act like this.
It's
us.
not even
Hey,
about the
Chris.
Democrats having.
Y'all
It's
It
so
I
is,
don't
full
man.
of
The
understand.
shit.
Democrats is
Listen,
on
listen,
bullshit.
listen, listen.
Y'all so full of shit. It's
Come on,
Democrats is
disgusting.
Chris.
pushing
Let's hear
all
what Devo gotta
bullshit
say.
on our kids.
Lead us. Lead us.
Hey, Devo, what you gotta say,
We
fam?
No, what
begging
I'm
for
coming
y'all
in,
to
I'm
lead us.
coming in, y'all. I just want to say I've been listening to the podcast and I've been having my little opinions and everything. I've been listening to
Right.
y'all. Y'all, everybody got strong facts and everybody got strong opinions. And I'm not here to discredit nobody and make nobody feel no type of way. But one thing we need to start, like, doing as people
Lead
is
us.
literally understanding each other and trying to work with each other. I understand you guys are here saying what you guys are saying. Far wise is like everything when it comes to like the Don Lemon situation and all of that, but
it's like, yeah, if you guys want better for the community, you guys should want to lead by example. Like
These
literally.
black
Not saying
ass
that you
niggas
guys
need
Hold
are
to
up,
not.
stand
Chris.
up.
There they
Hold up,
go.
Chris.
There they go.
Come on, Chris.
Stand up.
He gonna keep yelling over and over and
You a
over
black
again.
man, stand up.
There you go. See, that's the type of shit right there. They
Stand up
belong.
then. Stand up
That's
then.
why Don Lemon got
Stand
locked
up
up for that
then.
same shit.
Black Don Lemon stood up.
Hey man, this is crazy, man.
The
That we
fact
can't have a good
Don Lemon got
conversation with somebody doing this, man.
Cause
yeah, no,
y'all won't stand
my
up.
whole entire thing is, y'all, it shouldn't be no argument. It shouldn't be no yelling over each other. Literally, we all just stating opinions here and stating how we feel about the situation, like whatever the situations may be. That's it. But I don't think we should be here trying to down each other and talk down about nobody. Okay, the shit happened with Don Lemon. Excuse me, I don't know if I can say shit, but the stuff
Okay.
that happened with Don Lemon, happened. And it's like, okay, yeah, where do we go from here to get better? Like as a people, not to keep putting our people down. We
Stop
need to be bringing
manipulating
our
our people.
people up. Literally,
Well,
like,
can I answer that question? You said, where do we go here as a people?
yeah, where do we go
The
from here
one.
as a people?
Now I'm 60 years old. I'll be 61 this year. You know, we need to go here as a people to mind our own business when we in white people business.
There you go.
That is not our fight.
There you
We
go.
need to stand up and fight for us. Let's protest reparations. Let's protest black on black crime in our community. Let's protest the gang banging,
Stop
the
letting people
hustling.
manipulate
Where's
us.
your
That is not my
organization
fight.
so we
Yeah,
can
no,
stand
definitely.
behind you?
I agree with what you're saying. I definitely
So
agree
that's
with
how we
that.
uplift ourselves. We mind
Yeah,
our own business and let them do what they do with them Hondas and Toyotas, trying to impede traffic.
Direct
We
us to
stay
where
over
we
here
can
in our
stand
Benzes and our
behind your
Porsches and
sucker
our
ass.
Cadillacs.
yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. My whole entire thing is Don Lemon is where I don't care what y'all say and how
Where
y'all
can we
feel about him
stand
and his
behind your
opinion about
sucker
things.
ass at?
He is one of our
Nowhere.
brothers. Don Lemon is one of the
Nowhere.
brothers, and he like I can honestly say that like I'm an openly gay man myself, and it's not even about being gay or anything like that.
Stop pandering
But,
to these niggas. Fuck that
Hold up,
but,
magic.
bro. Hey, stop you the N word.
but
Hey,
yeah,
Devo.
yeah,
Devo. My grandson is gay. My daughter is gay. Don't nobody care about
Where
people
you
being gay.
standing up at though where we can follow
Hold up.
you
Come
and
on,
stand
Christopher, man.
behind you?
You're too old
yeah.
for this, fam. But Devo, you had the right to be who you want as a human being,
You
right?
just want
Yeah.
to talk.
Nobody cares.
No, that's
But he don't have the right to afford nothing on my man if my man ain't with it. If he ain't with it, he ain't with it. Like he said some stuff about somebody playing
These
somebody.
motherfuckers are
You don't do
liars.
man like that. But if
These
you gay,
motherfuckers are
hold up.
liars. Y'all
Come on,
men be
Christopher.
coming for the girls. Y'all men be coming
Christopher.
for the girls.
Hey, Christopher. Hey, Devo.
I'm here, man. I'm
Don't
here.
nobody care about nobody's sexual preference. But you
Yes,
can't
you
get
I was,
on.
I
do.
was saying I ain't gonna stun. I was listening earlier, and I was saying it was a lot of stuff that was being said
Hey,
about
hey,
his
Devo.
sexuality, and
That
it
Them
just like
man,
niggas
it's
is
that
like,
man.
bro,
liars.
like
But Chris,
They liars.
hey, Devo, man. Hey, Christopher, you gonna have a good conversation. You gonna act like a 60-year-old kid,
No, I'm
bro.
gonna act like a grown ass man and tell y'all that y'all are
Damn.
liars. Y'all
Now,
know what
Devo,
y'all want, but y'all
Devo.
try to wait till the lights is out until the goddamn sun go down. Then all of a sudden
My
you wanna
brother's so
express
immature, man.
yourself.
I know some immature motherfuckers in my life. Now, Devo, a person had a right to think how they want to think and feel. If he not with it, he
You a
not with it.
DL nigga.
Oh man, let me get off there, man, cause you just saying, hey Devo, I'm gonna follow you, Devo. I
all right,
appreciate
man.
you.
Your
Y'all,
ass is
look,
DL.
Chris, y'all